Let's talk about something huge. Maybe one of the most important things you'll ever think about. How the tiny choices you're making today literally build the person you're going to be tomorrow. It's all about connecting the dots between now and then. So let's dive right in. I want you to just close your eyes for a second and imagine this with me. The year is 2035. You're at an airport, maybe grabbing a coffee while you wait for your flight, and you bump into a couple of old classmates. You haven't seen them since you all graduated. And wow, the difference between them is it's night and day. One of them is thriving. They're a software engineer for a global tech company, working from wherever they want and earning in dollars. And the other one, well, they're kind of struggling. They're not really sure what to do with their life and admit they just sort of followed their friends into a subject stream without really thinking about it. What you're seeing here is a tale of two futures. Both of these people started in the exact same classroom, at the exact same desk, but a few small decisions made years and years ago sent them on completely different journeys. That is the incredible power of choice. And this gets right to the heart of what we're talking about today. The topic is career pathways. And that's not just some boring term, it's the invisible engine that created those two wildly different lives we just imagined. It's all about the path you carve out from where you are now to your professional life. So, you might be thinking, okay, but why the rush? Why does this matter now? Well, it's because right now you're standing in a hallway full of doors, and every choice you make is either opening some or closing others for good. Come on, does this sound familiar? Oh, I'll figure it out later. I've got plenty of time. I'll think about it after wake, maybe after jam. So many of us think this way. But honestly, that is a really dangerous way to think. Here's the hard truth. The second you tick that box, science, arts, or commercial, you're already making huge decisions about your future. You are actively walking through some doors and letting others slam shut behind you, whether you realize it or not. Let's make it super clear. Think about two big careers, medicine and law. If you dream of being a doctor, you absolutely need that science foundation. If you want to be a lawyer, you need the arts. You can't just get to your final year of school and decide to switch. By then, the path has already been set. Now listen, this isn't about scaring you or making you feel like you're trapped. The point isn't to lock yourself into one single job for the rest of your life, not at all. It's about being smart and building the strongest possible foundation for whatever future you decide you want. Okay, and that brings us to some really common ideas about careers that are just wrong. It's time to bust a few myths. All right, here's myth number 1. It's a big one. You've probably heard a million times from parents, aunties, uncles. The idea that there are only a handful of respectable jobs, like doctor, lawyer, engineer, that guarantee success. But that's so outdated. The world has completely changed. The reality is, today's economy is hungry for all kinds of different skills. Fields like data analysis, digital marketing, renewable energy, and yes, even the creative arts are packed with amazing, high-paying opportunities. And here's another one I hear all the time. This idea that whatever degree you get in university is your destiny, and it sets your entire life in stone. The reality is so much cooler and more flexible than that. What really matters are your skills, your curiosity, and your ability to adapt. I mean, think about it. A lot of the biggest names in tech study things like philosophy or history. Your degree is just the starting line. It is not the finish line. So, you see, this means a lot of us have been asking the completely wrong question. Trying to chase whatever job is hot right now is like trying to catch the wind. It's a game you can't win. The real question, the better question, is this one right here. What career sits right in the middle of a Venn diagram of 3 things? First, what are you naturally good at? Second, what do you actually enjoy doing? And third, where is the world heading? That intersection, that sweet spot, that's the magic. So, how in the world do you find that magic sweet spot? Well, let's talk about it by building your very own career ladder, one step at a time. I want you to really visualize this metaphor. Your whole journey, from this very moment to the career of your dreams, is like climbing a ladder. And every single step matters, because each one rests on the one you took right before it. So what does this ladder look like? Well, the very first rung, the foundation, is secondary school. That's where you choose the right subjects. That choice lets you climb to the next rung, university or maybe vocational training, where you get specialized knowledge. From there, you step up to your first job, where you finally get to use those skills in the real world. And the top of the ladder, That's career growth, where you keep learning, keep adapting, forever. See how it all connects? Let's make this real. Imagine a student who realizes early on, hey, I actually love computers. They can start climbing that ladder right now. They can learn to code in their spare time, maybe even build small websites and earn some money before they even think about university. By the time they graduate, they're not starting at the bottom rung with everyone else. No way. They're already halfway up the ladder. Getting that kind of head start is what this is all about. It's about planting the right seeds today for the person you want to become tomorrow. And that's our final, most important idea. Look, at the end of the day, this journey isn't about making your parents happy, or following your friends, or doing what everyone else thinks is a good job. This is about you. It's about finding that deep, powerful alignment between who you are and where the future is going. And if you remember just one thing from our chat today, let it be this. Every single choice you make right now, every subject you pick, every hobby you explore, it's like planting a tiny seed. And trust me, those seeds will absolutely grow into the forest of your future. So the only question that's left is the one right here, and it's all for you. As you stand here, looking out at the empty field of your future, what seeds are you going to choose to plant today?